You never realize how fierce and enduring God's love for you truly is, until you remember that Jesus stood before the cross with all power in his hands. Power so overwhelming that just one command could have unleashed more than 72,000 angels to end his suffering instantly. Yet he chose silence so you could be saved. This is the shocking part. You cry out for rescue at the first sign of discomfort, while Christ faced the greatest injustice in history and refused the escape route because his mission was you and nothing. Not pain, not humiliation, not betrayal could make him walk away. That's your first warning. Because the cross exposes how easily you want God's love without understanding the cost of it. You want blessings, but you resist surrender, even though Luke 9:23 has already told you that real discipleship always demands a cross. The second insight hiding beneath the surface is that the power Jesus withheld wasn't weakness. It was the strongest form of self-control the world has ever seen. The kind of spiritual strength God is trying to build in you every time you feel provoked, misunderstood, or tempted to retaliate, instead of trusting his timing. Because Romans 12:19 is not just a suggestion, but a spiritual strategy. The third truth is more unsettling. If Jesus had called those angels, you would have lost the very salvation you depend on. Which means God sometimes restrains his power in your life, not because he's absent, but because he's accomplishing something bigger than your comfort. Something like Romans 8:28, working undercover in moments you misinterpret as abandonment. And here's the hidden part, almost no one talks about. The same Jesus who refused angelic rescue on the cross is the one who now commands all authority in heaven and on earth. Matthew 28:18, meaning the love that bled for you is the same love that fights for you, protects you, and intercedes for you, even when you feel unworthy or unaware of the battles being won in silence. A fourth insight confronts your pride. Jesus endured insult after insult without proving himself, because the cross wasn't a stage for validation, but a battlefield for redemption. And until you learn to stop defending your ego and start dying to it, you will miss the very transformation God is trying to produce in you through the people who test your patience the most. And here is the final, decisive truth. The same love that held Jesus to that cross is the love calling you to rise above your instincts, to stop running from hard obedience, to silence the anger and fear that push you toward self-protection, and to live with the kind of courage that only comes from knowing you were worth the restraint of 72,000 angels and the sacrifice of a God who refused to save himself so he could save you. And if this truth pierced something in you, even just a little, tell me in the comments with one simple phrase: Lord, teach me to love like this.